Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a two for you. So it is 30 Days of Sketches, round 15, day 6. So our exclusive sketch is from Ruth, and so you'll see that up in the upper hand corner. And I had to dive in to my Color Rush Studios June Zesty kit for this layout. It was just screaming for me. So I'm starting with this beautiful gingham paper, and it has a super pretty floral on one side. And at this point, I think I want to fussy cut that floor out for a future layout. So as you can see, I kind of roughly cut around where that is so I can fussy cut it out later. And then same with this floral. On the other side, it had kind of that pre-made section. And I was like, okay, I think I might want to use that again too. So I'm going to go ahead and use that polka dot paper just to make sure that I am making a 12 by 12 layout again. So in the sketch, it's almost a half and half. Mine's a little bit less than half and half. Once I add some frazzles, it'll be a little bit closer to a half and half. But I tend to lean a little non-symmetric, maybe. Like, I don't tend to do a half and half layout. I am definitely more of a 1/3, 2/3 kind of girl, or a little bit over. So I have one photo. This is a photo of my husband and I shortly after we purchased a plane. And, well, we went in on a plane with some friends. And this is not just our plane. So the plane is in the background, and the colors on the plane are pretty much red and white with a little bit, it's kind of tan, but I'm kind of leaning towards the yellows. So I decided to map my photo in that red polka dot. And then I'm trying to decide which frazzle I want to put down the join of the two papers. So ultimately, I am going to decide on this one, but I don't want to waste it. So I'm not going to put it completely under the photo. So I'm going to wait until I have all of the mats of my photo done so I know exactly how much frazzle I need. So we got this awesome tissue paper. That's what my kit was wrapped in. And I was like, oh, this is so perfect. And I'm going to add 2 layers of it to the back of my photo. So I don't tend to use tape runner on tissue because inevitably, I don't know if I'm just too harsh on it or what. I tend to rip it, and so I use tear tape. So that's what you see me using here. That's probably one of the only things I use tear tape for, mainly because I'm just lazy. So I do want to center my photo kind of in the middle like the sketch calls for. And now I'm going to dig into all of the fun embellishments. Now, I had already cut apart one of the cut apart sheets, and when I saw this blue skies ahead, I knew that that was going to be my title for this photo. I knew exactly that I wanted to do that. So I love this truck. I'm not going to lie. I absolutely love this truck. And there's really no rhyme or reason why it is on here other than I love it. I know it's an airplane photo and there should be an airplane on it, but I love this truck and I just had to get on here because this is my first layout and I just love the truck. So I'm also going to pull some butterflies. So you see in the sketch, there's some circles around the photo, and I'm not doing that, but I'm going to try and kind of represent that like the butterflies are flying around. And if you've watched me recently, you know that I justify basically anything that flies with airplane photos. because now I have 2 pilots in the family. And so there is a lot of airplane photos. And I just figure if it can fly and they can fly, they belong on the same layout. So that's what I'm going with. So I have 4 of them on now. I will add another one in a little bit. I found a die cut piece that says hello. So I'm going to put that on top of the blue skies ahead. So my whole title is going to be Hello Blue Skies Ahead. And then we get these great fabric corduroy floral hearts in the main kit. And so I'm going to go ahead and put one up there. I don't know what it is about like pocket cards. I really like to hide all of the corners. I don't know why, but I do. So I try to do that with the truck as well as the heart, and then I'm going to add 2 other hearts up there. Now I want to make one other cluster up in the top left-hand corner of my photo, and I want to use like a word phrase. I'm not sure which one. I'm going to end up with this one that says life is good. I added 2 of the fabric tags to it, and I also layered 2 pieces of the frazzle behind it, and I'm just going to glue that to the top, and I love, love, love how that works. So I did feel like I needed something right here, so I'm going to add a 5th butterfly. And then my butterflies need sequin trails, so I am just going to take some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive, add a few dots, and then I'm going to do yellow for the pink ones, and I'm going to do red for the yellow ones. So I just use a crystal katana to pick it up and set it down. It's definitely one of my favorite tools. So while I am putting these down, I will remind you that there is a playlist for 30 Days of Sketches so that you can check out what everybody's doing. And then I will leave everything, all the information for the shop down in the description box below as well for Color Rush Studio. And if it's your first time ordering, you can use my code Crystal10 and that will save you 10%. I highly encourage you to sign up for the subscription. They put together such wonderful kits, and then you get the kit at a discount and you get discount on the add-on, and it's amazing. So love, love, love Color Rush Studios. They also have tons of super fun exclusive items in the shop, which you can see that several of them are on this layout from this kit as well. Gotta love me some frazzles and some ribbons. I'm definitely completely addicted. So there is my final layout. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I love to chat with you. I love that truck too. I know. Truck on an airplane layout. It's a mode of transportation, so there's my justification. So here is my final layout. Remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.